Right?
Jesus, fuck.
Wait 10 seconds for everybody to get caught up.
The nectar of my people.
You're laughing at me for, Mr. Israelite. I don't think we're live.
Manna from heaven. It says live and nobody's here. Uh-oh. It's all that
We're
whining you
supposed
did
to do
last.
something.
I don't think so.
It says, oh, I got a task.
Here we go. Now we're
All
live.
that whining you did last.
Kill that. All right.
Oh, smile money. Which
There
he
we
was
go.
smile moneying his razor blade today. He was modifying a freaking razor blade. Had to smile money the hell out of that today.
Smile money a razor blade. Gonna smile money my vector.
If you go to Torx, I gotta tighten this up and I gotta bend the knob. I gotta
Smiled money, the roto zip.
yeah.
Smile money the
No,
rotor.
he just fucked that up.
Rich off his end. Rich says cheers all.
Rich.
Go to the.
You log it into your own chat so you can
I'm logging into the last one to get the
comments.
comments.
That's a regular video.
It is now,
Yes.
which some of the guys in our group are like, "Well, we can't find it." Well, it was by accidentally set to private.
Building a Drink is in, and Joseph HD27. Live Brew Bomi show again. Yes, Mr. Joseph.
Jose,
Because we're a little light on computing resources up here in Maine, so we're just going to go live so we don't have to edit.
We're not light on computing resources. Everything's just in a shambles.
Well, and everything fucking 25 years old up here.
Hey! The fuck?
you're right.
All fucking day, all fucking week.
He's got a really
I'm
nice.
no computer guy, but I'm pretty sure, like, a 486, 66.
I was going to say his editing system says PET on it.
And
Listen,
Windows 3.1 went out quite some time ago.
Listen, he said. Listen.
AOL had free CDs.
Yes.
I got a lot of
The
them.
Definitive
Prodigy.
Brewing Company's Particles, a New England double IPA. This one was selected because it had good reviews. Just kidding, I have no idea. But it is 8.3%.
Well,
South Portland, Maine. That's like, what, 20 miles from here?
no. Well,
30?
if you drive 20 minutes, if I drive, it's an hour and 15. But I mean,
Well, when you rock the Tesla.
I can't rock the iMe because it's like I stomp on that gas pedal. It's like you have now no longer have 50 miles. You have 24 to go. Turn on the headlight. You now have 11. You're fucked.
Roll down the window. We've noticed a distinctive drag.
Yes. You now have 6 miles. Pull over immediately.
Put a sail on it. That
Yeah,
would help.
pull over immediately.
As long as you're driving upwind.
You know what I think is funny is that someone just recently put a meme out there in reference to that, and I remember those days. My girlfriend or fiance at the time bought the Nissan Pulsar, and we were on the high bridge, and the guy that was our supervisor of the Domino's pizzas pulls alongside in his Corvette, and I dumped it one gear down and floored it, which I knew I didn't really have a chance. But I was actually staying side by side with him for quite a while, and I shit you not, Pam rolled down the window to yell something at him, and it was like, "No, roll the window up. Make sure the air conditioning is off and roll the window up." Meanwhile, he's got his arm out the window and he's got the air conditioning on. And
It's like right out of that movie, Better Off Dead.
Oh wow, look at that cloudy
this
bug.
is-
Yeah, non-filtered for sure.
This
Ooh.
is definitely particles.
Yeah. I
Well,
understand the name now.
I'm going to let you taste it first because that could be drywall dust.
Oh, well, yeah, that's possible. The beer of my people. No drywall dust. It has a drywall dust containment device on top.
The beer of my people.
It's a good beer. That tastes the way an IPA should taste.
It has a little bit of fruitiness, but not.
It's not overwhelming. And it's hoppy, but the hops aren't overwhelming.
You want to try it? Just kidding.
I'll just go like this. Yep, distinct
I
hoppiness.
just go like this.
I'll just lick the. Did you just dump that all over the? What a fucking zipper head.
Also, just for the record, I got the ships back where they're supposed to be, but there was an incident on the high seas last night. And I think some of the misses might be missing, but as of right now, there has only been one hit.
We've got to take a picture of it every night.
Should have. All I have is the original picture. No, I had a picture.
The original picture will have all the misses from before last night. And then
Yeah.
last night's video will have the
Well, quick,
the
well,
misses.
just a quick question. If those were misses and you might be missing some, it wouldn't really matter because they would not be hits.
Any of the
So you only
No,
have
it-
one
it-
hit.
It accounts if they call it again and they're out of the game. We get mad at them
Oh.
if they call a miss a second time.
So what happens if you fuck it up? Are you out?
That's his. I haven't kicked anyone.
Well,
he's
we're
got-
gonna
He's got rules.
He's got
Oh,
changed
this
the
fucking.
rules.
I said we got rule. We have rules, people.
If you
Fucking
play
rule.
Battleship and call cowbell, you're out of here.
Yeah. Tired.
we're gonna be going.
Tired.
We're gonna be retiring this in favor of Beer Go soon. We'll
Beer
roll
Go.
the thing.
Oh
UB
wow.
27.
Oh wow. I like it.
We'll email out the cards to the players.
God damn, you got like all kinds of shit happening here, huh? And then you come to locked and loaded and you just take a fucking
Yeah.
dump.
He just gets bored every now and then and changes the format.
Eric, what?
Here, use this.
Do this. Well, why do you talk?
Speaking of do this, you have to open up your packages
Oh yeah.
wherever they
Wait.
went to.
Hold on. Your smile money implement.
Where did the
Ah.
where did those poly mailers end up? I think I see one of them there under my underwear.
You were just playing with his drawer. There you go. Give it a sniff.
Okay, I got one for a drunken retard
Yep.
and one for my old mailman's favorite, alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
Probably don't need that. 'Cause if what it feels like, that could be a problem.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be a T-shirt that says "Fuck me, I'm gay."
First one is for alcoholic.
I think he already has a "Fuck Me, I'm Gay" T-shirt.
Well, I have sorry ladies, I'm gay.
Shit stain. Kamala Harris sucks. Love it.
Well, here, this goes back to what we were talking about. I've been
Wait.
buying 3X. This is a 2X. But look at the size of this.
We'll talk.
It's gonna shrink. It's
You
gonna
put it
shrink
on.
up.
Here,
Well,
we'll
now
talk. You
open
go
up the
put it
second
on.
one. The second one might be better.
Yeah. Don't jump the gun.
Listen to you. Yeah.
He doesn't have to, technically doesn't have to wear it till the next for review.
Yeah.
There's fucking rules on that too. Where's this book?
Do you want to
damn.
see this man disrobed on the camera?
No, that's why I said you go
YouTube?
over there behind that fucking door and do it.
Have you not seen me opening the book, YouTube for Dummies? Or is it
Yeah, you're
idiot?
gonna have to read chapter 7. again.
There's fucking
Oh,
addresses
wow.
on there. What the hell? No addresses in the trash. It's against my religion.
Oh, geez, it's another Kamala shirt.
I'm with Kamala. Just kidding. I'm not a fucking idiot.
Now this one is worthy of
Yeah.
wearing out and about.
Oh, yeah. To a restaurant where there's children.
Yes.
I'm with Kamala. Just kidding. I'm not a fucking idiot. that one's good. Well, this one just goes along with the Joe Biden sucks. So there's a couple of those. I was wearing that one at Super one day. One of the only times there was a black kid that made a comment about my Trump hat, and I go, "What? Does he have too much unemployment going on for everybody, including you?" And then there was an old guy that walked past me with the Biden sucks, and he goes, "At least he doesn't suck as bad as Trump."
Oh, wow.
I'm like, wow.
Did you give him one of these right in the back of the head?
I said I can always tell the educated.
Well, Wendy's and McDonald's, they need people to work there like every place else.
My son eats at Wendy's. Let's take that one off the table.
I eat at Wendy's once in a while. I try to avoid McDonald's at all costs, but
Always avoid that place.
when you get into a couple things about McDonald's, their coffee is acceptable.
That dollar coffee
They're-
ain't bad.
Actually, their breakfast, some of their breakfast sandwiches are acceptable. If you're ever in a strange town and you need a clean bathroom, McDonald's.
McDonald's always has. I will
Always
give you
has a
that.
clean
Always
bathroom.
has a clean bathroom.
And the one thing about McDonald's is it's going to be in whatever town they're going to have a McDonald's,
Yep.
and you know what it's going to be and what it's going to taste like.
Yep.
You go into like some greasy spoon, you might as well roll a dice in some places in this country.
Oh yeah, we have a greasy spoon in my town. He found it. It's only a mile and a half from here. Go
It's
figure.
right by the cop shop.
Yeah. Go figure.
Okay, well, this was 20 hours ago because we didn't do anything yesterday. So, but it was still late. The first comment in on the last live was Mike saying, "Where is John Solar wanting to relocate to?"
The South. In the southerly area.
How far south?
A bit. South Carolina area.
Do you plan on staying upstate South Carolina?
Probably so. Well, no, until a certain time frame goes, and then it's off to probably New Mexico, something like that. What's the one?
Mexico's got a lot of beautiful
What's the
stuff.
one closer by Colorado? Is that New Mexico? Bordering Colorado? What borders Colorado?
I think New Mexico, Arizona.
Yeah, New Mexico. Yeah, up in the southern region there of New Mexico, you still have a little bit of a forest, and you have some plant life and stuff, and it's not like Death Valley.
There's no other kids to play with out there, though.
That's actually a positive thing for me. The least people, the
But
better.
who are you going to torture?
I'm sure there's a Walmart right around the corner. I'm not ringing this.
I was
If you don't
gonna-
ring it, I'll leave it all right here, and you can put it away, princess. Let's go.
I always remember Art Bell coming to you from the high plains.
Well, cheap old gun guy has joined the chat.
Yes.
Cheap old gun guy.
Well, now it's a party.
That's kind of funny because the next comment, cheap old gun guy. The world changes. We do not. Therein lies the irony that kills us. Fuck Joe Biden and fuck Kamala Harris.
Well, come November,
So
you'll be able to get Joe Biden t-shirts really cheap.
cheap old gun guy, if you literally are just joining us, here's my new shirt. One of the two of them. The one that I have to say,
He's
Yeah.
gonna wear in public.
I'll wear that to the food.
I think we
co-op.
need to take that to Lowe's in Sanford, Maine. That's what we need to do.
No, we're like regulars there. They know us. We're on a first name basis with everybody in the store now.
Suzanne and Rita. They're like, hi boys, how are you? See, I was like, oh, we have our own manager now. So don't forget that.
Yeah, I'll keep him busy while you're
Go
carting.
straight to Ethan from now on.
Yeah, Ethan's it right now.
I'll keep him busy reading the shirt while you're rolling a pallet of wire out to the. That's like.
Hey,
To Tesla.
so it wasn't so crazy overpriced. You wouldn't have to.
Pick your own terms.
It wouldn't be locked up in the cage and all of that nonsense.
Yeah, what is this dancing shit over? I mean, that's fucking craziness. I want to roll. You need to get a person to unlock that for you, sir.
Menards doesn't lock it up yet, but that's there. Maybe they've got more.
This is.
Yes, high crime rates.
Yeah.
I mean, since they pumped in
It
on.
was a little town, and all of a sudden there's 6,000 people. I don't know what to do. Lock everything up. It's like, okay, what the fuck?
Mike says, "Cheers, you bad boys. Ever clear shots."
No. Absolutely.
It's illegal
not.
in Maine.
Jesus. Can you imagine that?
And the last comment, please.
I'd have 9 holes in the ceiling. Yeah!
Cobra says, "You're all party animals." And that's all that I have for the previous one. Over
Wow.
here, anyway.
They didn't like you on that one. What, they don't like the live?
No, he screwed it up. He privatized it.
Oh, it was a Bowie moment.
Well, I didn't realize it was.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was doing that.
Took a shit on your shoe, did you?
He bomied it.
Took a shit on your shoe.
Bitches. So as the guy that has the account, I can't look at me live.
No, what'd you need to do that for?
Why would you do that? You're live.
You can look at yourself right there live.
Look, there's you. Live.
Yeah, but it's
Aren't you a special
Oh.
one? I want to see
That
myself live.
if I make a comment tomorrow, John will have a 65-inch TV hanging in that opening so that I can have the camera down there and we can look
Hey,
at
you
the
want
comments
one?
up
You
there.
want one up here? I'll put one up here.
We'll just get the drywall dust off it.
Yeah, I'll put a fucking television up here.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly do feel sorry for that part. This was.
It's life. It's what it is.
Well, we can get one of the stage lights from downstairs and activate that.
We have several stage lights. Would you like to have stage lights? Would you like stage lighting? I can hook you up with stage lighting if you want.
Legit 1974 stage lighting.
Yeah. But if you do that, I want strobes. I want to have stuff like Bowie's here. Stupid fucking idiot. Bowie's here.
Yeah, and I did notify a few of you. Well, when I say a few, I mean Christine and J Dog. That we just didn't last night, man. By the time we're all cleaned up, and I didn't do locked and loaded.
No.
There was just
We weren't feeling it. All three of us were shot.
I think we literally sat and talked and had a couple of beers, and by 9 o'clock everybody had adios themselves.
Stormy Coyote has joined the chat.
Stormy,
Okay.
are you in Duluth?
Stormy, we're doing this review on location, someplace in the state of Maine.
Secret location.
Gee, we've given up the city 5 times already.
Somewhere in
Well,
Maine.
hell, why don't you just give me the address?
Are you guys gonna work?
We need some more joke t-shirts.
Yeah. Pretty good. I fucking
Here, I'll put the address in the chat.
feel free. What are they gonna do?
Send you stuff.
There you go. 56 Oak Street, Springvale, Maine. 04083. Ta-da! All right.
Well, 2 things already showed up, but
No torque.
I call
2
it
things show,
insider.
but no fucking torque screws show. That was the one thing we were waiting on. Were torque screws. They don't.
And the plumbing parts.
The plumbing parts
Yeah.
still haven't shown. They're on the way.
Oh,
They
yeah.
apologized.
Oh, yeah. The apology went well.
That's happened to me.
But that's
very occasionally.
That's the whole fucking Amazon.
The other stuff
fucking
we
here.
got, the carburetor came in, and the what else is it? Oh, the donkeys
Yes.
showed up. Donkey is the cookie, not the derogatory
Yeah.
Irish guy word.
Oh, I was with the derogatory Irish guy. You threw me off with the whole cookie thing.
Look at that. We talked about if he ever made it to Duluth, maybe we could at least meet and have a beer.
Then when he's in Duluth, you're in Maine.
He's in Duluth. I'm in Maine. Yeah, Stormy is up in Duluth right now to go to the Oktoberfest. And I hate to admit this. Where is it even I've never been to the Oktoberfest.
Wow.
I've never been to an Oktoberfest anywhere.
You're almost as bad as John.
Yeah. No, the most fucking annoying thing in the world is when he comes up here and he's like, so where do you get breakfast? I don't fucking get breakfast anywhere. You gotta have a restaurant. I don't know. It's your town. You live here. I don't fucking know.
25 years the guy's lived there.
Yeah.
He doesn't know where the greasy spoon is.
Yeah. And Phil found it by the police. I knew there was one. No, I did know there was something by the police. I wasn't sure what it was. There was something.
We're gonna go to the other place that's on the other side of the tracks over there.
Yeah. And you keep wanting to go to this fucking Darlene's pizza shit.
Going there too?
We got a nice lady at the pizza. She's she's nice. She's fine. She's a cool lady.
We can't eat Greek pizza every time. We got to spread the love a little bit.
Yeah, I can eat the Greek pizza every fucking time.
Oh,
I don't have a problem.
Bayfront Park makes sense. That's like the biggest area. Anytime they have any live outdoor events, yeah, Bayfront.
That's down by the
Right by
canal,
right by your Coast Guard slip.
oh, over there,
Mhm.
on the peninsula.
The bridge is right there, and the Coast Guard's right there, so they're right in the middle.
In between the bridge and the Coast Guard.
Mm-hmm.
That's out on the rich people section, right?
No. Well, it's if you were up at
on
Inger
the,
Tower,
on the Duluth side of it.
if you're on Inger Tower, you see it on our
On the
side,
Duluth side of
and
the
then
bridge.
and then the rich people section happens. It's kind of funny. We were down there with Agent Chaos and Mrs. Agent Chaos, and it's like, look at that house. It's like it looks like it might be a 2-bedroom bungalow. I took a guess. It's $750,000, and I thought I had over dramatized it. Christine looked it up. It's $1.5 million.
Mm-hmm.
For a 2-bedroom, like 1960s bungalow style house. But
Also known as a place where stupid people live.
and then on top of that,
Stupid rich people.
the property taxes and
Florida, out in Naples, Florida, they had an old hotel, and they were selling the rooms in the hotel. You could get 2 rooms. Now it was on the water, overlooking the port of Naples. There, 2 rooms in this hotel, $975,000, and these are like 1960 locked. And you're like, so now what? I don't know. It's up to you. Do you want the rooms or not? And it's like, what? So you end up with, by default, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms.
Is Naples the city that the Scientologists took over, or is that another city in Florida?
I'm not sure. It must be. I think it's a different city. Naples has Port Royal in it. And Port Royal, nobody talks about much, but Port Royal is the money of the USA. The guy, Wozniak or whatever his name is from Apple, he lives there. Bob Seger lives there. You have Larry Bird's there. You have all these people that went there because, you know why? Nobody can afford to even come. They even have their own police department. Driving Rolls. Driving freaking Mercedes. It's like stupid.
I just heard a story about
Port Royal.
Steve Wozniak.
Oh, yeah?
He's friends with this idiot Steve O, who's from Jackass.
Yeah, that nonsense.
So they were like, yeah, I want to get one of those iPads or something. So Wozniak's like, hey, let's go down to the Apple store. I'll get you the employee discount. No problem. So the kids in the Apple store don't know. They're not old enough to know who Steve Wozniak is or anything. So he's like, hey, you want the employee discount? Do you have like an employee number so we can put it in the computer? Yeah, 1. My employee number is number 1. He started the company. That's why.
yeah. Did he get the discount?
They got the discount.
Probably got a little bit bigger discount than most people get.
You should just be able to go here.
They should recognize
Unless you're
him,
you.
but he's like he's older now, and the kids don't know.
Get the friends discount.
They don't know the deal. They probably would recognize Jobs, but but not Wozniak.
Jobs doesn't look that good anymore.
Yeah, he's
They probably would
I mean, like,
recognize him.
there's a dude that's got like sores on his face. Oh, that's Steve. Yeah, that's Steve.
yeah, he's
He did. Zippy's in the chat.
Zippy. What's up? He says.
Zippy the Pinhead.
No, Zippy. I show up 5 minutes or less before we're done doing Locked and Loaded. It's like, oh, must be the end of the show. Zippy's here.
Yeah. Here. See you later. Have a great
Time
one.
to sign off.
Instead, he's here now, and we're 20-something minutes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean this format works just fine. I mean, obviously reading comments is a little bit different, but hey, we're reading them, or at least seeing them live. Like
you don't have to edit.
Yeah,
that's the big advantage.
I don't have to take the time. I mean, it is, as you have seen, difficult enough to have the strength, energy, motivation, and resolve to do the Locked and Loaded or the brewer review as it is, because like today, we finished up the wiring, put the cans in, and sheetrocked the ceiling in John's living room. Well, he was busy running and picking up stuff, including our dinner.
And we got done early.
Yeah.
And doing the laundry. And
doing the laundry.
Did get off the lunch, though. Lunch was a freebie from my beautiful girl, Amanda.
Leftovers. Wasn't much, but it's all gone now. Nothing left but a couple.
It hit the spot.
A couple of cardboard boxes.
Those are gone, too.
And those are gone now, too.
Oh, usually the burn
Can't help
stuff.
himself.
Usually the burn stuff.
The furring strip, you gotta hide those so they don't get burnt accidentally.
I'm like,
I did tell him.
Lighten the load, lighten the load.
I did tell him. I mean, this is John logic. John, I want to use those extra furring strips just in case we need them, and if there's any holes in the wall, I use them to do repairs. You can burn them, but then I'm gonna go buy something.
There you have me right there. Now you have me.
Now you have his attention.
I'll save them all.
You had me at buy. You had me at buy.
Yeah, there's a few things. I mean, fucking electricians. But in order to get rid of all that fucking knob and tube wiring and switch over to real stuff, and guess what? I don't know if this is a Maine thing or his house thing, but almost all the light switches are outside the room.
I don't have a fucking clue. No, wait, I do have a clue. This is an 18-something home, so it doesn't work. It doesn't
the
work.
Stuff that was added, like the kitchen, they put it outside.
It's like, what the?
We got one that's outside and inside. I have a receptacle at the stove. I don't know why. I'm assuming it was done because
actually,
you have blenders or you have like whatever.
It was probably for the microwave or the hood that goes over the range.
Oh, okay.
But we need one on the other side of the wall.
I know. Because it's great for the computer. Of course, Mr. I love extension cords found my computer extension cord, and I'm sure he had a lot to say. He has his own light, though. It's magnetic. Push switch. Fucking long-ass cord. Bashed me in the fucking head with it.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah. I did like smacking you in the head from across the room. That was great.
I couldn't have done that if I tried.
No.
Like your son with the booby trap.
Yeah.
I tried to set that up.
Jesus, stabbing me in the foot with fucking steak knives. Jam.
My favorite.
Booby trap.
My favorite was this morning. He's got the lid of the garbage can, which is spring loaded. So when it's open, it kind of looks like a monster's mouth or something. It's sitting, instead of being on the garbage can right here, it's sitting on his chair. And for whatever reason, he walks by and closes it. Goes over there, goes over there, comes back, goes to talk to me. And right when you made I don't even remember what the hell your comment was, it sprung open like,
fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. And we both turn and look at this thing what the fuck? It's been sitting there for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, boing.
Fuck you.
Multi-Gun Man is in the chat. Says, how's it going?
Multi-gun man. Well, we got shotguns, 357 Magnums. Well, he's got the shotgun.
Got 44.
I travel with a shotgun wherever I go.
You have a 357?
No, I have 44.
Hey, well,
357?
44.
357? 44.
One shot. Could blow your head clean off.
It's actually that one, too.
It's actually that model.
Such a beautiful gun. Hey, if we all get together. What do you have?
Okay,
for
that sounded
44?
really fucking creepy. If we all get
His 44 is my 44.
So we got Christine's, and then we got the snub nose, or AKA the ring blower.
And I have another one in Southern Storage, which I hope to be making some withdrawals from this winter when I go down there. When it gets cold.
It's chilly. Tesla going home.
Just like my Duluth trip. Dragging my ass a little bit.
What's that sound? Tires.
It got good mileage going back despite having
Wait.
$10,000 worth of firearms and ammunition in the car.
Wait. It was officially the Led Zeppelin.
Multi-gun man says bonus. Well, not really. Not really 357 Magnums, but
Why is he doing the 357 all of a sudden? You're a
'cause-
10 millimeter.
that's because he is shotguns, whiskey, and 357 Magnums.
Right. But you're like any type of alcohol that's free, firearms, and 10 millimeters. That's
We could just go down to the gun store and buy one.
the.
This is Maine,
A 10 millimeter.
a 357.
I was going to say you're not going to go get a 10 mil. They're like, what's
still have to
that?
I still have to go to that
They-
gun store. Is it
They
worth
actually,
the trip?
they might be popular up here with the moose, northern part of the state.
You like the gun store?
It was
I
okay.
thought it was all right.
Brian?
I bought a Milwaukee battery. Does that count?
Sure.
There's a
Oh,
pile
I,
of.
bought, I actually bought a gun, a Wagner heat gun. But it was a gun.
There is a pile of holsters, and this confusion that you bring in your gun and you check it with them, but when you bring it in, if the wrong kid's there, oh, you can't pull your firearm out. He's like, okay.
So you got to get the blue gun for your gun and then go in there and look for a holster.
It's like, I don't understand, man. What the fuck?
It's like him. He's got a tote, I shit you not, this big, full of holsters that he don't know what they're for.
Yeah. And that's the problem. It's like,
I've-
what is it?
My collection is like 3 or 4 that I don't forgot what they're for.
But I'm always amazed. What is the thing with nobody understanding what a Sharpie's for?
I've tried.
You go like this.
Wears
He
off.
sent me
Try
a
it.
paint marker. I've tried
You got
Sharpie.
to like engrave the fucking
The
thing.
best is Pete. I've got
Pete
I've got
lasers them.
I've got 3 holsters that actually are lasered from Pete. I'm like, dude, why would you not do that for everything you send me? This is driving me nuts. I mean,
Poco's in the chat.
he even took a shot at Christine. He's like, wait a second, this holster's for Christine's gun. He put go Flyers on the lasered engraving on the back of it.
I love that. That's awesome.
So it says Smith & Wesson Performance Center on the front, but on the back he put Go Flyers.
Then did Christine blow it up at the range with the
The doll?
like the jersey, the Flyers jersey?
Flyers jersey, and when Dora did it,
Yeah.
Dora and my DeWalt table saw, never did find it. What the fuck? Where did that go? Must have went in the
Yeah.
ferment.
There's some
We gotta
car,
stop
some,
doing that because that's dangerous.
some guys driving down the highway and poof, whoop. Okay, listen. I swear to God, I was driving and a DeWalt table landed in the windshield.
We believe it because we launched what was that, a part of a wood stove or something?
Yes, I watched that.
The front door.
That
front
was,
door.
It like
that was fucking terrible.
That was scary.
scoop and go. No, moving forward, all I've been doing, and I actually think it's more impressive, is the air bursts. We actually did that down at the end of the logging trail. But that was hit on the first shot.
We've drawn blood a few times at that range.
Yeah. I would imagine.
Actually, Asian Chaos got a Ricochet. No. Rob. New Jersey, Rich and Rob.
That Rob.
Rob
there
got
that
a-
year.
He's like, what?
And the one that went through the box that we were standing next to. And then
And numerous special scoping maneuvers.
50 BMG injuries.
To this moment,
Miles,
Still never
John
understand.
Huber.
What? Why would you climb up on?
I remember Miles and John Huber for sure.
Miles has the scar. It's
Why would you climb up on it like that? Good God! Come on.
trying to think of the worst thing that's ever. Actually, the worst thing that's ever happened to me was
Your boy Wade is in the chat.
What?
Big Redneck Papa. He's got the blue wrench. He's a moderator.
Wade oversees the Ebomi on Facebook. If I told him if he wants to post stuff, it's like, don't fucking care about Facebook anymore.
Fag book.
What is Bad says Home Depot has a huge sale on Milwaukee power tools. It's like 50% off with all free batteries they added.
So we got to drive like 30, 40 miles to go to a Home Depot.
No. 18.
18.
Of course, if you're driving, then it's like
We'll be there in 10 minutes.
you can light a cigarette and go, oh, I'll put it out? Okay, cool. Like, son of a bitch.
Well, not really day drinking. First of all, it's an hour later when I'm here. Right now it's 5:13 here, but it was
But
only
we were also up at 7 in the fucking morning, and we've been busting ass and working, and
And we are
miracles have happened.
definitely
and,
done for the day.
yes. And tough stuff is done for the week.
That thing has been crossed off the list.
Yes.
again, and I don't think anybody will argue with this. I do not feel embarrassed about what the three of us have
Oh,
accomplished
fuck no.
in the last week.
We are literally 3 to
24
4
ahead of
3 to
schedule.
4 days ahead. Easily 3 to 4 days ahead.
And that's despite putting in the extras that weren't
Despite
on the
going-
list.
This, yeah, all this has to come down. There's been a couple of those where I'm like,
But you have to admit, it was a little bit more work, a lot more dust, but it wasn't more cost to
No,
fix.
No, but
No,
look at that ceiling. The ceiling's nice and,
Ceiling's beautiful.
nice and flat now.
I have nothing to say.
And
It's just you're prepared for this, and then you need to do this, and you end up going.
Do you
okay.
take the time out of the front of the
Oh, yeah.
job, or you take the time out of the back of the job?
Did I argue?
No, but I think we made the right decision.
Oh, yeah.
we also, somewhere in the history of this house, someone put a heater in the ceiling, which kind of makes no sense.
Fuck.
It's like
That
an
was a-
upside down car wash.
That was a fucking
but
huge.
but they
issue.
literally sawed out 20 inches of
What was
of
that?
Of structure.
4 by
of
6
structure
Yeah,
for
4 by 6
Mm-hmm.
Just, and it looked like they did it with a handsaw, didn't it?
Yeah, like hand-hewn beam.
I mean,
Cut
it
at
looks
an
like
angle.
they
They kept
fucking
tugging
cut
on the
it
beaver's
out.
tail.
I mean, damn! You're like, did you hand cut that?
So-
you fuck.
We completely we jacked up the center of the living room and replaced we added structure to the beam and
Put it back together.
and put it all back together.
Yeah, she's nice now.
Multi 357 man in here. Yeah, I have a bunch of them too. I like the 357.
I like 357. I'd like an opportunity to shoot Joey's Conan.
Conan. But all my self-defense, my home defense stuff is the 686, the Security 6, what's the other one I got? They're all 357.
But you're a fucking revolver guy.
I am. Yeah, I'm old school. Well, actually just old, but
He figures there's only going to be 6 intruders and he's a good shot. Done deal.
well, you know the Tom Cruise movie. There might be one guy that helps you. The rest of them are going to run away.
It's true.
Yeah. So, as I see it,
Once the first person has their head split open, the next one goes, "You can't do that." I'm outta
You might
here.
get one enthusiastic wingman. The rest of them are going to run away.
Well, there's a large hole in your buddy's head. I mean, that creates
And
a whole nother
the
thought
guys are standing
process.
like, really?
It's an entire thought process.
what is it? Call the ambulance now.
That other movie. I hope you guys like hospital food.
Smile, I'll shoot you in the teeth.
Okay. Jeremy's here. Hey, Jeremy.
Oh, pre-dawn. Hey.
Okay, we can give a review on this, but
Yeah, it's time to reload here. Pun
Either-
intended.
Top shelf. Same exact thing, top shelf. Behind your water, behind your
Go with those
gay,
brown ales.
behind your gay cream.
I don't know. You want another one of those?
Just
or-
fire up a couple brown ones. I think we're out of these. This might be one left. It might have been a
No,
four
there's
pack.
two. There's
Two?
Two of those left.
We bought 6 of those?
No, there's 2 of those left right now.
Oh, you didn't have one. You
No.
Yeah, let's get rid of them.
Let's get rid of them fuckers. Let's
There's
go.
only-
Come
there's
on.
only one way to get rid of these.
Gotta make room for
Proper.
that. You gotta make room for that gay cream. Yeah, there you go.
And this is too good to leave behind for Mr. Solar.
Yeah.
He's
Off
a,
limits.
He's a PBR man.
Yeah. This is top shelf, and I'm like on the floor. I'm on
When
the
you're
floor.
up here in
tucked
Maine,
behind.
this is the local brew out of South Portland.
I have to say
Which
this
is,
this is really good.
50 miles, half-hour drive for me.
Fuck yeah. Half hour. My ass.
Yeah.
I wanna-
Cobra.
I want to try to sit
I'm taking it as a challenge.
I don't want to participate in your challenge.
You don't. Nobody invited you.
In the back seat with
Okay.
my bike guard in.
He's holding on. Okay, guys, seriously.
Pre-rehearsing my statement to the police.
Didn't you say McDonald's had clean bathrooms? Can we go? Can we go? No, now.
No, his driving doesn't freak me out. Well, I'm a lousy passenger, but driving fast is
You know what we haven't done?
number one.
We haven't gone to see about titties yet. Not one time have we gone to check on titties.
Gabrielle Salea says hello or says hi.
Well, right as I say we haven't seen titties, Gabriella shows up.
Gabrielle, not Gabriella.
Hey,
He was getting all ready to fire up the torture room.
I'm gonna have you hold this on your tongue.
Buckeye, Arizona.
You know him? Is he one of your subs? Oh, from Buckeye, Arizona.
Yeah.
I'll have to put him on the list for the Balmy North American tour.
Yeah. Why is it?
Real Clover Burnout. Check it in.
Oh,
What's up,
my
Matt?
God.
What's up, Cobra?
Damn it.
The Cobra.
It's Air Force representing.
That's right.
Air Force.
Need another one of those Star Trek Enterprise videos.
Actually, I'm behind. He's got a new one up. That's a fairly long one. So it must be some wiring and some structure.
Is this the
involved
one
in it.
after? Is this the one after the domestic?
No, there's no domestic for him. He's
No,
I
the
could
whole,
just read
it wasn't going in right. And he got pissed off.
I can just
And
read the
himself.
divorce paperwork now. Star Trek, what's that, the DeLorean,
Fuck you. Fuck
Oh,
you
he's
again.
up.
Snake Pit, YouTube, asshole friends on
He-
YouTube.
He's also got the Eleanor build through the.
Yep. He's done
As much as
that.
I
think
love
I think the
Eleanor,
next build is 8. If I'm right, I think the next one's 80. I think he's done with 79. He's going to 80.
as much as I like Eleanor and would love to own that car, I mean, there's a reason I have a Star Trek room. So, okay.
But just think,
Christine's wandering around in the
Oh.
backyard. Let me turn that off.
Jill Land 426 has joined the chat.
Mike,
she's out cutting your peppers right now. Going, oops,
Sorry.
oops,
Oh, this one looked right.
oops, oops.
I told her, I said, this shit is it's gonna be perfect
Oops.
long before I get home.
Oops. Well, that one rolled in the street.
So, cheers, Mike. You deplorable bastard. Stormy's gotta go drink.
You gotta get a picture frame back here for the Brew Girls.
You want me to hang a TV there for you?
Small one.
Okay.
Well, it's gotta be accessible from a device.
We only need it for 3 more weeks.
Gonna need you to change this wall.
Maybe we could blow this out and make the studio a little bigger.
Okay, right, yeah. If you would like one there, I have spares. You can hang
It's
one
a
here.
fucking joke, John.
It's 220.
I'll hang one there.
I know it's
Gabriel.
tough. I know it's tough for the Israelites.
Gabriel says it's 221 there.
We're a little.
We're at 520.
He's a little bitter about the 60 years of bondage.
I'll put the TV there for you, but he's got to wire it for a timer.
Has to be on a timer.
His water heater in the house is on a timer.
It's fucking right. Have you had water the whole time you've been here? Yes. Has it been hot? Yes. So shut the fuck up.
And the hot water lasts a long time because it only trickles out. It's like taking a shower in a water fountain.
Say,
I thought Pex was the size of a straw. What am I supposed to say?
They make different sizes of PEX.
Oh, I like the 1/4 inch. It was fine. It's good
It was
shit.
cheaper. It was cheaper.
It's cheaper.
it's the same shit that goes to the.
Water pressure here is like filling your mouth with water, putting a straw, and going, hold on, rinse. They're going to the 3/4 inch, which is terrifying.
That's a good question, Rich. Why is Oktoberfest in September?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, we're 3 hours into the future. Hey, the future is
In
good.
3 hours, he can crack a beer.
Yeah.
Okay, how long have we been doing this shit?
Well, you got someplace to be?
No, I'm just curious. What do these buttons do? No.
It's according to the microwave. It's 5:23.
Yeah. And I'll be firing up the system here to produce
To bake some potatoes.
steak. Potatoes are good.
Yeah, we can go early.
I don't need you while I
You don't
cook
want to
it.
disappoint your fans. Come
I don't need you while I cook it. Yeah.
No.
It's just when it's done and I drop it, you don't fucking eat it. Screw you.
So that's why there was a schedule, because he has gigantic steaks, corn on the cob, and
Cobra wants to
potatoes.
know if you're coming home from this trip with a new motorcycle.
Don't look at me. I ain't getting you one. The fuck you think? Yeah, that's all
Maybe
about.
work that out and for trade and for partial payment or something, some kind of deal.
A
We would
Yamaha,
do it in the bedroom or something.
a Yamaha Radian.
That's a parts bin bike.
For
No,
you,
the phaser. I want the phaser.
for you to do that,
the little brother.
for you to do that, this part of the house over here that has nothing above it, box that bad boy and get a roof on it and let's get going. With a budget of $250. So there you have it.
Find a Yamaha phaser and ride it from
You can
Maine.
get a deal on some 2x6s.
What happened? Truck tire blew out. Are those 2x6s? Yeah, we'll give you a ride.
See, that was the original thought.
Oh my God, you've been robbed.
It'll be lighter. You'll be able to jack it up.
Yeah.
But knowing what I know now, do you know how many times I would have had to stop to refuel Vivian? To the Honda, it would have been three to 1.
What you need to do is get the extra large Camelback.
I'm
Strap
wearing.
that onto you.
I'm wearing it.
Hike that sucker.
He's
into the
got
tank.
7 gallons of fuel on his back. Cop pulls him over.
It's like
Quick question. What's with this shit?
the best
Just
I've
strap one of those jugs right
Yeah.
to your back.
The best I've ever seen was 107 miles.
And you thought that was a good idea.
Well, I don't care.
I never rode a motorcycle across country. Have you ever?
Nope.
You never even been out of Duluth, even in a car. Once or twice, maybe, right?
Well, it was on a delivery to Superior, Wisconsin.
My
We
first,
went to Superior once. That was fun.
I think Jeremy and Caitlin's might be close to some of the longest I've ever driven a car.
Wow.
We know Christine's never been out of there for sure.
She's been to Maine.
Yeah, because
One
because
trip.
of him, we added a whole
That was
bunch
only
of
because
shit.
you were going.
Yeah, I'm going.
And technically, she's been to Michigan now, and she's been
Yeah,
to
the states in between.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, she's been to Michigan a lot because she has to go through Michigan to get to Canada to go back to visit family up through the UP. What are we missing?
You caught up.
There you have it.
Yeah, my carry-on, a 1986 Yamaha Phaser.
Yeah, just drive it back, and then John will cash in the ticket.
It's not refundable. That was part of the deal. Refundable adds $145. It's like, I don't understand why, but that adds $145. Then there's the whole, carry-on luggage, and that's more money. And then there's the check luggage. Oh fuck! There you go. Now it's a nightmare. Now we're up at 750 one way.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be up for taking a motorcycle trip, but Jesus God, I had contemplated going to Jolson's with it because once my tools were there, what any of those in between weeks would have been like free transportation or at least fun. The one time I almost did it, the last minute I decided not to. It was supposed to be a beautiful day, and it rained over 80% of the way there.
You got to get that Royale bike on the road.
I don't have that.
It's gone.
Oh, it's gone.
I sold it. That was another source.
But that would have been the bike to go on the road.
Yeah. It still only had like a 2-gallon bigger tank?
But you can go. It's a touring bike, right? You can't be touring 100 miles and have to stop for fuel every time.
Once again, assuming that he's not watching and I don't care, it was a gift, which I didn't want, and said, and I don't want a project. At 57 years old, I didn't want a Yamaha VMAX. Said, hey, we can spend the next 3 summers getting it right, and then you can ride it. I could be dead. I don't know how long I get. Of course, it's the case with anybody. So then, out of the blue, he just like, we have to go get your bike. What bike? Venture Royal. It's an obvious next step. You need a Yamaha Phaser. You need a Venture Royal to complete the saga.
Yeah.
Well, for $500 more the same week, there was a guy, because I think it was Matt that ended up talking to the daughter. There was a guy that sold a Venture Royal that was pristine. There was nothing wrong with it for $500 more. This one, I figured out how to get the air suspension working. The front brakes were sketchy. The rear brakes were almost non-existent. There was all sorts of codes coming up from the computer because of it had anti-dive on the front forks, which was actually for what the hell was this thing? 87? 86? 84? I don't know.
It was a very good year.
There was a lot of stuff, and cosmetically, someone had done a bunch of damage to the fiberglass. They fixed it. They rattle canned the stuff that they. So it's like Yamaha like gold tan, and then whatever that was. But no, I put it up for sale, and I found a guy that wanted it and sold it for $550.
Cool.
And I got I guess next time I'll find out if you want it or not before I buy it for you.
Yeah. Duh.
Yeah, well,
Technicalities.
And it's a big fucking bike, so it was like one more thing in a very small garage. I mean, I rode it, but I didn't ride it very much.
Cobra makes a point. Nothing like getting gifted a money pit.
No shit,
It's true.
Cobra.
It's true.
I mean, I took it for a ride, and the main reason that I even took it for a ride is because of that V4 has some good compression, so you didn't really have to use the brakes. I mean, a quick stop, that was never going to happen. But I went the full circle, like up and over to David's on Skyline, around Skyline, and then I got like, this isn't all that bad. I'll go a little farther, but it really needed the carbs. I don't know if like some seafoam through the carbs would have improved things or not. The battery, it was blinking that it had battery problems, but I think it's because it was an aftermarket battery, and a lot of those batteries have an actual terminal that plugs in separate from hot, plus and minus, and I know this battery didn't have it. Like, oh my god, it was just blink blinky, blink blinkety, blink. That fuel gauge. Vivian just goes, yeah, we just ran out on that one. Could you flip the little lever and go to a gas station?
I think my bike just has a light that comes on. BMW.
Yeah, there is a light, but of course with Vivian, the tachometer and anything critical is like when you're wearing a helmet, like outside of your
view.
Outside of your view. But you don't care because all you want to do is beat that guy to the next stop sign. And she's
You're
good.
not going very far with that bike. It's not a touring bike at all.
No, it's just it's a power cruiser. It's just
but it's not comfortable. It's not long distance. It's not set up for that.
it is a dream,
But it does
And
kick
it-
ass. I rode it.
and it was fulfilled.
I rode it, man. It's got some balls. When you get on that thing, it goes almost like Tesla go when you get on it.
Well, it does break 10 seconds in the quarter mile, and in stock form, and mine has the stage 1 kit in it, and they say somewhere between 150 and 154 for horsepower. And it's kind of funny because I think my Subaru has 86. Put 4 people and a bunch of luggage in my Subaru, it's got 86 horsepower. Or what do you think? It's so cool when the people take that fucking smart car and put a Hayabusa. Have you seen some of those videos?
No, I haven't seen them, but I know that people mod those things. I had one sitting around for a while.
A Hayabusa?
No, smart car.
car?
My wife made me sell it. She's like, that thing's unsafe. My son's not driving that.
Was yours the 3-cylinder or the electric?
It was gas.
Because so many people think the smart car is all electric, but
They do make an electric one.
They do,
But it
but
sucks.
Super One, they actually, Mountain Dew had a giveaway, and they fucking put the thing on top of a stack of Mountain Dew right as you came in the front door of our Super One grocery store. And I mean, it was like I'm standing there, and this old guy is looking at the stats for it, and he goes, "Smart car, my ass."
Really?
My
Now you're
somebody
live.
calling in?
Answer it.
Christine.
No. We're not taking live callers at this time. You push down. Go down. That kills it.
Well, I could have declined, but then she know I dissed her.
Well, tell her we're in a peer review. This is important stuff here. Press the red button.
Hello.
Now she's going for a video chat.
You can blame it on me. We're in the middle of a live brew review, for Christ's
You've
sake.
got photographic evidence that I didn't do it. He did.
That's right. It's on camera. But he'll call you back when we get done. It's not a big deal. It's not like we don't love you or anything.
What we call Eric is currently on a ladder.
Something might be wrong, actually, when I get this
Well,
many.
she'll send a text. Hey, call me back. Fucking the hot water heater's
Here,
going
I'm gonna tell her you're on a live. All right.
Yeah.
We're on a live stream.
If it's important, if
We,
it's important, I'll just go to work.
did we acknowledge Gilliland? Yes, we did. cheapo gun guy? We'd acknowledge him in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure everybody gets the shout out and the acknowledgement. The folks that have joined us in the live chat on the live stream here. Our second one since arriving in Maine. What you want?
Yeah, your wife's calling.
This thing's on a live stream beer review. Okay.
Tell her to tune in. We need the numbers.
House is on fire.
Tell her to tune in just long enough to get a the thumbs up the video.
Can you thumbs it up real quick and boost this?
Don't watch the rest of this because we're into our second 8.3 beer, but
She's gonna send me a picture. The living room's gonna be in blaze. I'll be like,
The living room's on fire.
I'll be like, use the extinguisher and get out.
him and that fucking YouTube.
Run.
Ms. B is gonna denut you. It's a possibility.
Not for at least 3 weeks.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't need nuts anymore. He's 58 years old. There's no use.
Hello, my name is Bill.
There's
I'm
no
a
use,
boil.
no use for testicles.
Whoops, slipped.
And what little testosterone they do produce doesn't do him any good anyway.
No.
Yeah, we could add her to the chat.
She can tune in if she wants to talk to you.
Yeah, tell her that. That would go well. You can tune in if you want to talk to me.
Yeah, you gotta tune in. You gotta give her the link. Follow this link if you want to talk to Eric.
That'll go over real well. You're dead.
What time is this anyway? We're over.
Christine should know that we're ahead of schedule with
Way ahead of schedule.
with the construction.
Way ahead of schedule.
But he's bound to the fly home date anyway. But if we can hang out at the end and eat lobster rolls and drink beer,
I'm buying. That's the part where you guys join and go,
if-
we know.
If we're able to actually get everything done and be able to have time where we're not,
stressed out.
Yeah,
that
it's
would be,
I don't foresee us not being able to do that.
you never know. When you open this up, you never know what sins they've committed in there. You know?
That one's the terrifying. But that's the last of the open up.
And that one over there, we opened it up and we needed a little bit more demo. But it worked out.
lose a layer, fix a.
But I think your foundation and all your framing went, I
Yes.
don't have to hold up all that plaster and lath anymore. Just a little bit of rock and some hi-hats now.
Yeah, I get to live now.
I got a full beam across the living room.
Oh, that was a fucking joke. And the worst part is it's all oxidized. You're like, there was somebody who knew what they were doing who actually went at this with a handsaw.
No, that was some idiot did that. That wasn't anybody with any kind of knowledge that did that. There's plenty of, I can think of 10 other ways to heat that room than cut a beam out of your ceiling.
And if for some reason
and
you're
then
adding a bathroom or whatever, you can span the load. You jack stuff up,
Yeah, if
you
you
break
remove-
it over, and you move stuff to the next. But that
If
none
you
of that
remove
was done.
structure, you have to add structure to replace it.
I mean, just oh hey, look, let's put a fucking heater here.
Look at Jeremy.
I mean, they didn't really put this stuff here for any reason.
Recessed heaters. You don't want those too low to the floor because they can get hot. So you're probably going to want to put those up here. And why recess them?
Totally backwards.
It's dangerous to recess it because, the plaster and the lath. So we're going to just go, let's just surface mount that. Okay.
It's been over an hour, so let's get out of here. This was very good.
Eric the Eunuch be the next channel on YouTube.
I would give this a 9.
This is absolutely a 9 all day long. It's not anything like, I'm not going to write my mother about this, but it tastes the way it's supposed to taste. It says New England IPA. It tastes like a New England IPA. Everything's there. Nothing's overwhelming. It's 9 out of 10 all day long.
Oh, I like that.
And did we mention it's 8.3%?
And 8.3%. So, okay. Well,
Pre-dawn, good to see you guys.
Now it's Miller time.
PBR time.
PBR time.
Yeah, this is when we break out the cheap shit.
Oh, the golden, what's that, golden ale?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
That's good though.
we have
It's a good, no, we've been drinking tons of it. It's
Shipyard Golden Ale.
it's very good
Another Maine
for everyday use beer.
Hell yeah. Okay, well, there's a chance we might see you tomorrow, but that would be a Sunday. Bloody, do you even drink Bloody Marys?
Oh, wow. Yes.
We'd have to find a Bloody Mary mix.
We have to send Solarberg out for some.
Here we go,
some-
Solarberg. Yeah.
Some celery and some bacon.
This celery's got a bad leaf. Is there like a?
Is there a discount? Can I get a discount for this celery because it's got some? Yeah. Okay.
Got some foobar on it. Here.
Okay. Well, we will see you guys most likely tomorrow. Rich. Okay.
Cobra. 7-3, Rich. Solar Bird.